Hey guys, I'm Daisho and I'm here bringing you some more magic, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Unconventional Deck Guides, Deck Builds, Deck Stuffs. And today, I'm going to be doing one that if you've been pretty perceptive, you can probably figure out what's coming, but we're going to be doing Guardians of Light. And I guess this version of the deck is kind of more funny than anything, but it is also pretty powerful. So without further ado, let's get into it. When I first started playing this game, some people were getting on my case about not running Indestructibility because they were like, dude, there's a combo. You can do Indestructibility plus Pariah and then you win. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, just like a random 2-card combo, that's not really worth running, I don't think. But instead, what I decided to do was build the entire deck around that. So now it's not only just a 2-card combo because there's a lot of tutors and a lot of ways to get it back. So even if they do kill your creature, then you can like retether, or you can Auramancer, or you can Nomad Mythmaker. So there's just a billion ways to get your combo going. And a lot of the decks can't deal with it, or if they can deal with it, it'll take them some time to draw that card. And this deck really finishes the game out quickly when they are dedicating all their resources to taking care of one creature. You can just suit up another one and get in there. So anyway, I kept the lifelink in there since there's a bunch of tutors and sometimes you just need some life. Usually you're going to be able to get a Daybreak Coronet instead, but if you have like 6 mana and a 3 dreams, then sometimes you need this, but it's probably not 100% necessary, and I think I should maybe be running Sigil of the Empty Throne instead. The problem with running the deck like this is there's so many good cards that you have to take out of the deck. But one thing that I'm never going to take out is these 4 Core Spirit Dancers. I cut it down to 1 Sunstriker, which is probably a mistake, but I just couldn't find the room for all the necessary enchantments. See, basically every card in this deck either like really helps me win the game, is a creature, or is part of the combo. So I don't know, I had to cut that down a little bit. Daybreak Coronet is just insane. You can't take this card out if you want to be winning. Spirit Mantle helps with the combo. Some decks, they don't have any other way to deal damage other than this thing, and I don't know, like Hunter Strength has no way to beat this card outside of playing Bramble Crush. So you just put this on a creature, and then you give it Pariah, and then they can't attack you for combat damage because all of the damage will go to the Pariah creature, and it'll have pro creatures. Additionally, it's just a really powerful card, and it makes it hard for your opponents to win the game. Anyway, I cut it down to 3 pacifisms. I have so many tutors that I can usually get one if I need one, and 3 is still a significant amount. Nomad Mythmaker helps me get my auras back, and puts, like, it can put Pariah on my own creatures again, and Indestructibility and stuff. So this card's pretty sweet in general. Like, if you draw it late game, it's awesome. If you draw it early game, it's still pretty good. So and the bottom line is that it is also just a dude that I can put stuff on. Mesa Enchantress is obviously just going to help me out a lot by drawing me a bunch of cards. Auramancer, as I said earlier, is going to help protect the combo. Once it's been destroyed, it'll be able to go get it back. Pariah is one of the main pieces of the combo, which I guess I'll just completely explain to you in case you haven't caught on. Enchant creature, all damage that would be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. So you just put this thing on one of your own creatures that has Indestructibility, which says this card cannot be destroyed, basically. Then your opponent will just be attacking you. All the damage will be redirected to one of your creatures, but that creature will be invulnerable, so they won't be able to do anything to hurt you, and you'll be living out your days in happiness. And even though your creature will be being assaulted by many of your opponent's creatures, it won't make a difference. Unquestioned Authority is sweet for cycling through your deck, especially if you've got Auramancers or not Auramancers, Maze Enchantresses or Core Spirit Dancers, because then it basically just becomes Divination, and then it also gives you 2 protection from creatures. It gives you Core Spirit Dancer +2/+2. It's a sweet card. I really like it. Anyway, here's a couple of the tutors. This is one of the reasons why I'm actually thinking of bringing back Sigil of the Empty Throne, because you just search for an enchantment. You don't necessarily search for an aura. So I think I'm going to change this up right before. Not 100% sure what I'm going to take out. But again, these things are part of the combo. You can just put a Pariah on this, and then it can still be killed with Doomblade, but they can't attack you until they draw one of their removal spells. Seraph of the Sword is pretty similar, but it can also die to burn spells. Angelic Destiny is just impossible to take out for me. Like, I just don't have the ability to do so. Indestructibility Yep, pretty much exactly what it says. Has indestructible, which means that it can't be destroyed, can't get damage dealt to it. It can get minus minus, or it can be sacrificed or something like that, but in general it's going to be really hard for them to kill it. I actually had to take out one of the armored ascensions, which really pains me, but I mean, there's just nothing else that I can really take out. Retether. I think I'm actually going to take out this Aura Touched Mage just because it takes so long to get it going at 6 mana. It's way bigger, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put in. Oh man, I also wanted to throw in Griffin Guide, just because a random way to tutor for a 3 mana flying thing is pretty good too. Anyway, Totemhide Gart Beast. We're going with it. Also is just a tutor. And then 3 Dreams is another tutor. And this one is basically, okay, go get your combo, and then next turn win. That's cool with you, right? That'll be fine. So, I mean, whether or not this deck is insane, I'm pretty sure it's actually not insane, but it's definitely fun, and it's so funny to watch the reactions of your opponents, because most of the time, they don't realize what's going on. They just keep attacking you and stuff, and then they're just like, well, why isn't he taking any damage? I don't understand. And then you're just saying, yeah, you should probably read the cards. I don't understand the logic between that. You play Pariah on your creature, and then they go ahead and look at it, or like, they don't see any power toughness boost, they don't see any abilities being granted, and then they're like, whatever, I don't need to read that card, it doesn't do anything. I don't understand the logic. Alright, so we're going to have to toss this one back. We can't do anything until turn 5, so that's not going to work for us. This one is going to be a keeper. Depending on his deck, I may just straight up go for the combo as soon as I can, but which would be turn 5. But I also may hold back a little bit. He's playing blue, so that means that the combo is not really too good because he can just unsummon it. So what I am going to do is drop this Spirit Dancer before he can do anything about it. And I'm probably going to go Idyllic Tutor for an Armored Ascension or something. Oh, he's playing Masks of Dimir, which means that he can Time Ebb or that 6/6 dude. Can't remember his name. Not the 6-mana Vidalcan Dismisser. He can do one of those two, but outside of that, he can't do anything. So I'm considering just putting Pariah on my guy. No, he can attack and then last guy. Okay, that's not good. So yeah, we'll play Idyllic Tutor here, which is a little bit annoying, but we're just gonna go get indestructible ability. Right? Probably doesn't make sense. I should probably just be getting like Sigil of the Empty Throne. But like that's one of the things that's interesting about this deck, is it's so hard to play perfectly. Because you're tutoring so often and stuff. So he's got one Time Ebb and those Vidalcan Dismissers, but that's it. And I mean, I'm just gonna kill him with this thing. It's gonna become 4 power and probably bigger pretty soon. I don't know why he's attacking with that. It's a really bad idea, unless he's got a Last Gasp in hand, which he probably does. But we're just gonna put Indestructible on this anyway. No Last Gasp. Okay, I accept. I mean, the reason why I wasn't too hesitant to put it on was because I knew that I could I knew that I would get the card back, because I knew that just by casting this I would draw a card. So that's why Core Spirit Dancer is not too terrible of a thing to suit up, because you are drawing cards. You're not drawing as good cards. Alright, so he did have the Time Ebb all along, so that's why he was okay with it. But still not the end of the world for me. I'm just considering, because I have so many ways to get this thing back. I'm considering whether or not I want to put Pariah on my dude, just because A, it's mana efficient, and B, I get to draw the card. And like, there's a decent chance that I draw well, I guess there's not too good of a chance that I draw Retether. But yeah, we're just hoping he doesn't have a Last Gasp here, or if he does, that he doesn't see it. Alright, so we're not really drawing the cards that we want to be drawing right now. We want to be drawing like Auramancer, Tutor, Nomad Mythmaker, Retether, or something like that. Or even just an Armored Ascension to start getting in there. Alright, so he doesn't have anything, which is good. I mean, he can attack, but it won't do anything. Okay, I was about to say, like, these guys just don't read the cards. Oh man, that's bad. Alright, so I think I'm going to Pacifism the Surveilling Sprite, just because I really don't want him to draw a card here. and I want to draw one myself. Alright, so this is pretty good. I'm gonna put this on my Spirit Dancer. It'll give me +3/+3 pro creatures, and there we go. We got Totem Guide Heartbeast, which means that we may just be able to win the game next turn. I haven't done the math, but oh no, we can't because this costs too much to well, Daybreak Coronet. No, that'll only give me +5/+5. That would suck, Daybreak Coronet. Just +5/+5? Are you kidding me? So now he can no longer attack me. Him making me discard does nothing. Just gonna kill this. That's fine. Can't even get in for 2 or anything. Like, barely does anything. He is stuck on lands, which kind of sucks for him, but, you know, get over it. He's getting smashed anyway. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, let's go get this thing. Confirm. Yeah, I mean, this deck is just sweet. Like, I didn't get the combo off, but I mean, I still... Having Pariah on something this gigantic is basically as good. There's a Seraph of the Sword, which is pretty sweet, too. So even if he does... no, actually, I don't think there's anything he can do. His deck doesn't have real removal. See, that's the funny thing. This creature is still vulnerable to real removal, but he just doesn't have any. I really wish that it had Hyena Umbra in this deck. Because first of all, Hyena Umbra is just good. Second of all, Totem Armor is awesome. I don't know what he's doing now. He's just casting all the spells in his hand to show that he had them. And then he's quitting out. Alright, so we got some work done there. And just because we can, we're gonna go ahead and Totem Guide Heartbeast up another Daybreak Coronet. Just for fun. Dealing extra damage for no reason. Just because I want to put 5 spells onto my one. And that's another reason why you can cycle through your deck so quickly, is because you have these Spirit Dancers which can just do so much work in terms of drawing you cards, cycling through your deck. And that's why it's actually not a big deal if you lose one of your combo pieces, because there are a good 5-6 ways to get your combos back, and you draw through like 20, 25, 30 cards every game, as long as they're not killing your creatures the second they come out. And if that's the case, then you're probably playing against Deadwalkers, and you're probably not going to win anyway, because that deck also has a lot of Sacrifice, and Sacrifice does not make you a happy panda. In fact, one might even say it makes you a sad panda. Alright, so we got a pretty sweet hand here. Hopefully he's not playing Abyssin's Glory, because this deck, again, does not do well against Abyssin's Glory either. Either? That's a tough one. Is it either or either? Oh my god, mirror matchup. Let's go. He can't do anything about the combo. I don't know if he's got it in his deck, but he definitely cannot beat the combo. Then again, I'm very far away from getting the combo. But I do have 2 Spirit Dancers, which he can't do anything about. I can't do anything about his Spirit Dancer either, so I don't know why I'm that excited. But in a couple of turns, so my next turn is going to be Spirit Dancer, and then it's going to be Spirit Mantle, Spirit Mantle. Oh my god! Identical! We're twins, but he's stuck on lands. All he has to do, though, is play 1 Aura, and he's fine. But yeah, next turn we get to play double Spirit Mantle, draw 4 cards, and then we'll get our combo, and he'll be crying. Maybe he has... I guess he might have the enchantment that destroys other enchantments. Alright, so he did get his Spirit Mantle, which means that he gets to draw 2, and he'll probably find that stupid last thing. So I actually am going to have to... not have to discard next turn, which should be pretty sweet. I'll go back up to 7 cards. Yeah, hit me for 3. I don't care. I'm going to hit you for 6 next turn. Going to put 1 on each, I think. Pacifism, that's nice. Here you go. Pacifism number 2. This is pretty funny. We've literally done the exact same thing so far, but I've actually gotten 1 more land out 1 turn earlier, which hopefully will put me at a huge advantage. Another Seraph of the Sword. And a Mesa Enchantress. Like, we really needed that Mesa Enchantress. So hopefully he'll put another thing on his Spirit Dancer so that I can get some value out of this Pacifism. Ideally, he just won't draw any more creatures, and then I'll just be able to pacify both of his dudes and win. But next turn I can play Mesa plus Pacifism, draw 3, and then I'll have to discard a couple. But Alright, he's got a Blade of the Sixth Pride. Oh no, not Daybreak Coronet! Alright, at least I do have this pacifism, but that's gonna be it's gonna be a life swing right here. I'm gonna go down to 9, he's gonna go back up to 22. That's it's gonna hurt, but I think we'll be okay in general. Indestructibility. We just need either Pariah or Idyllic Tutor now. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have just pacified both of his dudes. I definitely no, I did want to draw 3. Angelic Destiny and Idyllic Tutor. Alright, so in fact, since I know that he has no way of dealing with the combo, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands out. I'm gonna leave one of my guys back because there's no point in trying to race him here. Well, I guess I could just go get maybe I should have just tried to race him and just killed him instead of trying to discard this. Maybe I should have tried to race him instead of just trying to get the combo off. Although next turn, no, I can play next turn Idyllic Tutor and Pariah, and he has no way of dealing with it. Oh shit, am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. He has 4, 5, 6. No, I'll go to 1. Oh, 3. Thank God. Okay, that was a close one. I thought I died. But yeah, next turn I can get Pariah on one of my dudes that already has Spirit Mantle. So then he will not be able to kill me unless he has Aura of Silence in his deck, which he can like sacrifice to destroy one of my things. And I have Idyllic Tutor. Thank God. That was basically as close as it gets. Sweet mirror matchup. I did not realize how awesome the mirror was going to be. But yeah, I can just put this on my dude that has pro dudes. And then we'll be a happy panda. We'll all be one happy panda. Alright. And let's start killing you now. So I want to kill him next turn. So that means that I don't have any... Alright. Well, that's fine. I don't have an Armored Ascension, but I think I should just be able to kill him with an Angelic Destiny. Yeah, I will. Alright, so we're just going to discard. Boom, and... boom. But yeah, I don't think he can kill me unless he plays Aura. Yeah. Game over, man. I wonder if he read this card. Pariah. Plus, maybe he just doesn't know, or maybe he's just casting his spells. Maybe some sort of combination of the 3. Nope, he doesn't know. Does not realize. Ha ha. He's like, yeah, I win, yeah. And then I'm just like, yeah, Pariah, yeah. He's like, Haxor? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know, maybe he realizes, but yeah, that was definitely a fun one. Yup. I don't know why I'm still drawing cards. Just to show you guys, like, see, we didn't even play that many turns. We played like 7 turns, and I've drawn through over half my deck. That's just how ridiculously fun this thing is, and we're just gonna keep going. I don't know why we're drawing cards still. I just don't understand, but it's happening. He just quit out. Oh man, he should have quit out when I played this thing. Pariah just can't be defeated by his deck. It's undefeatable. Man, I thought I was dead. That was definitely scary, but that was a fun game, and you can see this deck just makes people quit out. Well, I guess the first one was more because he was mana screwed, but this one was totally because he was just like, oh god, you Izdaisho jerk. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's definitely actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's tied with Mind Maze for my favorite unconventional deck build, but this is definitely a ton of fun, and I recommend you go ahead and play this if you're a little bit bored with the game, or if you just feel like having fun one day instead of just taking it so seriously. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a wonderful day. Bye.